Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Agajanana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadam Tam Bhaktanam Yekadantam Upasmahe Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Madhye Sthitam Vishwam Vishwamadhye Sthito Guru Gurur Vishwam Nachanyosti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Anantarya Tanujatam Sainadha Samaprabham Bharadvajamaham Vande Sarvasishya Palapradam Om Aim Hreem Shreem Shrimatre Namaha Om Aim Hreem Shreem Shrimatre Namaha Om Aim Hreem Shreem Shrimatre Namaha. Till 92 and 92 Kaulini also done, right? Kulantastha also done. 94 also it is done. From 95 onwards, Kula Yogini. So this is 5-letter word. Kula Yogini is 5, Kaulini is 3, total 8. 8 plus 8. Again Kulantastha being 4, Kulangana 4. So total it becomes like one line. Kulangana, Kulantastha, Kaulini, Kula Yoginyai Namaha. So now in the Kula Yoginyai Namaha, let's chant this as Kula Yoginyai Namaha for 5 times. Om Kula Yoginyai Namaha. 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 Kula Yogini, who Kundalini Yoga Devata Swarupini. So if we see yoga, Kundalini Yoga is considered to be as a goddess. So this Lalitha, our Lalitha Mata, she is in the form of Kundalini Yoga. If anyone is doing this Kundalini Yoga, it means that they are already getting the blessing of Lalitha Mata, and they can able to visualize her, envision her. That is the meaning. So in another way, Kundalini Yoga is also, if Lalitha Mata want to come in a form of mantra rupa and then like in a form of Shakti, that too related to the yogic practices like Kundalini Yoga, she herself has incarnated as Kundalini Yoga. So they are saying as Kundalini Yoga named a goddess who had appeared in the form of Kundalini Yoga. So because of that, she is called as Kundalini Yoginyai Namaha. So that we'll see the description what they had given. Shariram mottam cheta sadhana chese varuntaru. Certain category of people, they do throughout the body. The meditation, if we learn yoga in the initial stages, if you remember, they'll start in the Shanti Asana when you attend this happiness program and all. From the toe to the head, they'll ask you in the Shanti Asana to keep on observing. It's a way of practice that they are doing, so that it is each and every body part cell you are visualizing and then making it to a peaceful stage, and realize that it is there, goddess is there in each and every cell. So it is a way, the practice that they are following. There are such category of people who do the practice throughout the body, each and every single part and cell of the body. వాళ్ళు భౌతికారాధనకు ఎక్కువ ప్రాధాన్యాన్ని ఇస్తారు. సో దోస్ పీపుల్, దే అండ్ ఆల్సో న్యాస, దే డూ the physical prayers, the prayers which are like, archanas, the physical body, they give more importance to the physical body. మూలాధార శక్తికి వీరి పూజలో ఎక్కువ ప్రాధాన్యం ఉంటుంది. సో దే విల్ హ్యావ్ ద మోర్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ టు ద మూలాధార చక్ర, ఎస్పెషలీ దే విల్ బి మోర్ కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ ఆన్ టు ద మూలాధార చక్ర. Why the reason? Because through that part only, through that chakra only, you can able to reach on the way certain milestones like Anahata, Vishuddha, Swadhisthana, Manipura, and all are the milestones, and stage gate is, as we seen earlier, it was described through the Shushumna Marga. When they are going or passing, the energy is getting passed through Mooladhara Chakra, from the Mooladhara Chakra through the Shushumna Marga to Sahasrara. They have to reach all these stages. So they give prior importance because it is the starting point, right? So they give, whoever are doing the physical prayers and give the more importance to the physical body, the first prior importance they'll give to the Mooladhara Chakra. ఈ మార్గం ద్వారా కూడా యోగాన్ని అంటే ముక్తిని సాధించిన వారు ఉంటారు. సో త్రూ దిస్ వే ఆల్సో సర్టెన్ పీపుల్ హ్యాస్ అటైన్డ్ లిబరేషన్. దట్స్ వాట్ దే ఆర్ సేయింగ్. వారు ఆరాధించే ఈ కుండలిని యోగ దేవతలు కుండలిని కులయోగిని అనివచ్చు. We also said that kulam means there are different meanings, right? Mooladhara is also called as kulam. Sushumna Marga is also called as kulam. Sahasrara Padma is also called as kulam. So, in a way, you can call that yoga, Kundalini yoga, another name being Kula Yogi, Kula Yoga. So, in that context, Lalitha, this name is also called as Kula Yogini. కుల శబ్దార్థములన్నింటిలో సంబంధం కలది అనవచ్చు. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద కుల, ఇన్ ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్స్ గాడెస్ ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్ విత్, బికాస్ ఫైనలీ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అటైన్ హర్ ఓన్లీ. లిబరేషన్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ హర్. వీ హ్యాడ్ కెప్ట్ ఎ ఫార్మ్, దర్ ఇస్ నో ఫార్మ్, సో వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ఎ ఫార్మ్ టు హర్ and then we are trying to attain her through that particular form, like as a sakara rupa. This is all related to a sakara rupa prayer, వ్యక్త రూప. సో జీవులందరూ వేరువేరు కులాలుగా అంటే వర్గాలుగా జాతులుగా వైవిధ్యంతో ఉన్నప్పటికీ అన్నింటినీ ప్రాణసూత్రంతో జీవులుగా యోగించిన దేవతా స్వరూపిణి అనవచ్చు. సో దెర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ caste. Kula ante we said another name as also caste or the segment, right? So all the living beings, they have to, and also genera, species, if it is related to the living beings, other living beings apart from the human beings. For human beings we consider this as some caste, but for there are other living beings also, right? Like animals, there are different categories. Creepers are there. Then in the forest some animals, living beings will be there. So some will be flying. So vihangalu, jalacharalu, all are different categories. Every category whatever it is, but other things doesn't have this sort of knowledge to attain to the liberation. Only the human beings which we are having. So that is the reason we don't majorly consider them, but everything is common to goddess. So even though there are different castes, different region, the diversity is there within the living beings, all those are tied by this goddess who is yoga devata swarupini with a life. Life is the aspect, right? Life is the shakti. If that shakti is there, only your body will be there for any living being. So that life component, it's the common aspect which is there for every living being, whatever they are, whatever the caste, whatever the segment, whatever the animal it is, whatever sort of category it belongs to. So that prana shakti itself is considered to be the yoga devata swarupini for all the living beings, and the common factor which is tying everything. So Kula, we had seen in the earlier nama also Kulamruta Rasika namam దగ్గర నుంచి. So from that particular nama, Kulamruta Rasika, from there it started 91 nama. I remember that one. Kula Sanketa Palini, yes, Kulam 90th nama. So from 90th nama, Kulamruta Rasika till Kula Yogini, the 2 lines will get finished. In this 6 names, it gets covered 6 names from 90 to 95, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. these are the very important namas, like how yesterday we had seen who are kaulacharas, like they will have a different dimension to pray while they are praying to God. Kaulachara, they'll give prime
What was
importance.
Kaulachara, Vishnu?
Yeah, so the people who are
Vamana
giving a
Chakra.
prime importance to the Mooladhara chakra. Kula means what? Mooladhara chakra. People who are giving importance to this Kula way of prayer. So those people are called as Kaulacharas. Okay, there are four
So the
different
three
categories.
types of
Four we had said. One is Samayachara, second one is Kaulachara, Dakshinachara, Vamachara. See, Dakshina Hastam, Vama Hastam. Vama is the right, Dakshina is the left. So there are categories that was
and then,
given. Sorry?
what was the first two types, Vishnu?
Samayachara. Samayachara is the first category. See, these are all belonging to the Tattva Shastra, the Tantra Shastra. See, Mantra, Yantra, Tantra.
Samayachara, what is the second?
Kaulachara, the one which we are discussing now.
Samayachara gives importance to time, is it? I didn't know this today. No, it is.
See, what they had given completely, Vedachara itself, Vaishnavachara, Shaivachara, so many things are there in this. Samayachara, Vamachara. There are more than one definition for this particular achara. So, Dakshina Muni adopted this path, that is why it is called as Dakshinachara. Dakshina Murti, you know Shiva. Because he adapted that path, because of that they are calling it as Dakshina, they are saying. Dakshinachara is the favorable contact. Devas, Pitrus becomes favorable to us. Devi is pleased and becomes favorable to us in Dakshinachara. Achara is the first propounder of Veera and Divya Bhava, like that they had given here. Dakshinachara means Dakshinamurti has followed, because of this it is called as Dakshinachara, the name has been given. Vama, because Vama, one of the famous yogi, Vama has adapted this. Because of this Vamachara they are saying. Parashurama, Kalpasutra commentary, Kaundilya yogi assigns the meaning Shrestha or the best to Vama. So they are saying Vama means the best or the good, the Shrestha, the best. The path followed by the best yogis or sadhakas is called as Vamachara. Another name for this Vamachara is Viparita. So Vama named one of Kaundinyudu. You remember there is a story, Kaundinya. His you know the pole star we say, right? Pole star.
Yeah. Dhruva Nakshatra.
Dhruva, and also one he stayed, one of his in-law, Kaundilya yogi, he's used to do practice and his wife dies, and because of that, to take care of his daughter, he will get married to another person. This is in the context of Guru Charitra, you know, there it will be mentioned like Ananta Padmanabha, Anantudu, Ananta we say, right? Ananta Padmanabha Swami. So to give the, like, how Ananta will be appearing, what is the benefit that you will get to one of the deed, whatever it happens in your life. Like for example, if two people are a person is donating, okay, he is donating, he will make sure that, you know, he would like to donate it to his close by person or his own relative, let it be a cousin. There is a impact of that particular deed, it has been done, so that will be told in that story. So what will happen, this Kaundilya Maharshi, he will get married to another person, but they will not take care of that daughter very well. So then he will get her to get married to another his name is what is his name, I'll try to remember that, just a moment. he will remain to be as a pole star in sky, because he will pray Ananta. He will be in search of Ananta. What happened? They will both get married. On the way, Ananta Padmanabha Swami Vratam, they say, right? To give the importance of that particular Vrata, they'll tell this Kaundinya Maharshi story. His in-law and his daughter both will do this Ananta Padmanabha Swami Vratam. On the way, when they are going out, they will come out, both of them, after they get married, because her stepmother will not take care of these two people very properly. Then they will come out. While they are in search of some job, they'll found some women that who are doing this Ananta Padmanabha Vrata on the seabed, and she will ask what happened. Diksha her name is. And what is this vrata? They will explain that this is Ananta Padmanabha Swami Vrata. You have to do yearly once. September, I think it comes every year. You have to do yearly once, but you have to do it for 14 years. That is the ritual. First year, if you start, you have to continue for 14 years. And 14th year, you have to do certain charity and all those things. That means it indicates that your family will be it gives the ultimate benefits what it is needed for the human life. So do that, like that, she will say. Then she will perform this vrata, and immediately the moment she perform this vrata, her husband will got job. He will earn money, and they will get settled. One day he will see that red color during that Ananta Padmanabha Swami Vrata. There is a red color thread that will be. This is the one. So they will wear that red color thread. So what is this thread? They will ask. He will ask, no, this is because of this Ananta Padmanabha Swami Vrata only we got all this. Otherwise, how come it will happen? He will not believe, and he will cut that and throw that. Immediately thieves will come and snatch all the things whatever is there in this house. Then finally he'll realize the importance of Ananta Padmanabha Swami. Forgive me, I have to find you, I have to reach you, then only I feel that my forgiveness I'm getting from you. Like that, he will go in search of Ananta Padmanabha Swami. He will leave complete family. He will be in searching for us everywhere. On the way, he will find some different category of people, like I said, charity importance. He will see two rivers. One river, water flowing into the another river. It is neither 1 crore, none of the living beings will be there surrounding that rivers. Why? He will ask, what is this strange appearance? Usually rivers means to give water, right? That is the main component for your life. But none of the living beings will be river to that river. So then he'll ask, it's because in the last birth we both were sisters, we were giving charity to both of us in vice versa, and because of that we got this life. And there was in bull. He will never give education in the past birth, even though he was a pandit, Sanskrit pandit. Never he given to any of the kids with a free. He used to always teach for the money completely throughout his life, and never given anything. So because of that he became a bull. And when elephant, likewise one mango tree also, they say, like, even though it will be full, it's a big tree, no fruits, no flowers, nothing. What is the use of the tree for then? So then again it will say, I did this in the past. We ourselves are looking for Ananta Padmanabha. If you find him, try tell our situation also to Ananta Padmanabha Swami, so that he will help us to get rid of this nasty birth. Then he will finally, I think there was an old movie also when I was a kid, I observed, and one old man will come and hold this guy's hand, and he will take him to one of the place which is fully decorated and into a big kingdom, and he will show Ananta. He is the Ananta. So then finally he will bless him. You will be as a star in the sky. I want to find his name. His in-law, Kaundinya. That Kaundinya Maharshi is this. Because that Kaundinya Maharshi has followed this, they are, and Vama, one more Vama Rishi also followed this Shakti, which is being majorly to the here also it has been given, the Shakti which lies latent in Mooladhara, when awakened, made to move up on its way, uniting with Parashiva situated in the highest chakra or Sahasrara chakra, encircles each of the 6 chakras in Vama Varta. See, the reason why they are calling it as Vama Chara means, we said the Shakti which is there, it is latent in Mula, it will be inactive, I said, right? Once in a three and a half coiled serpent form, that will pass through Muladhara chakra, getting activated from there to Shushumna Marga, through Shushumna Marga to Sahasrara. After reaching into the highest chakra in Shushumna Marga, that it's encircle, that energy, it will encircles each of the 6 chakras in Vama Varta. Vama Varta means clockwise direction. That is also right, I said, right? Vama means right. Why are we calling right here? Because this energy encircles each of the chakra, whatever we have, the milestones while reaching Sahasrara in the anti-clockwise direction. Sorry, Vama Dakshina. I always get confused. It is anti-clockwise direction. That means into the left. And assimilates itself in all the varnas which are situated in those chakras. After Samadhi, the Kundalini Shakti again comes down and now it encircles each of the chakra in Dakshinavruta, clockwise direction. And Acharya that teaches the method of moving Kundalini Shakti upwards towards Parashiva in Vama Varta is called Vamachara. Is it now? It's clear, right? Now for us. Why Vamachara? Why Dakshinachara? It is very clear. Vamachara means anti-clockwise direction. The energy that it is latent in the Muladhara chakra, it moves towards each of the chakra before reaching Sahasrara. Each of the chakra, it moves into an anti-clockwise direction, that is called Vamavrata. If it is moving while coming down from there, that's what we said, right? Some of the people will tend to stay in Sahasrara itself and attain liberation. But some people, like how it was mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, I remember in one of the Nama it was mentioned, they'll try to come down. The energy has to come down. They will try to retain it in Anahata chakra or come down also. I think it was to the extent of Anahata chakra, so that they don't want to get completely liberation immediately after reaching Kundalini Yoga activation to Sahasrara, because they want to come down and give the benefit to the society also. So that category of people are also there. Like some people would like to attain moksha, but some people, because these are all poor people who doesn't have this sort of knowledge like Shankaracharya and all, so they would like to come back and give the same sort of knowledge to you also, so that you can also attain that. So that is the reason they'll come down. While coming down on the way, they will try to, this energy which encircles in the clockwise direction, they are saying, for each of the chakra. So because of that it is, yeah, Satya.
Who was the character in Mahabharata? Did that
Arjuna.
Vishnu?
Arjuna. It will come in one of the Nama in Lalitha Sahasranama. I remember in one of the satsang also that name has came. So in total, like 4, right? Now Kulamrutaikarasaka, from 90th Nama to Kulayogini Nama, 95th Nama, 6 Namas, Kaulacharas. These are the people, Muladhara Chakra, they'll be giving prime importance to. And also, let's see one more thing. Yeah, Kulavarna Tantra. Pashu, Veera and Divyan. Sadhana Pancha. As per Panchatattva Sadhana, only suitable to advanced levels. So there are again in this Kaulacharas different, segments again. One is, it's a very deep thing again. Pashu is one thing they had given here. Highest path in Tantra is Kulatantra. Kaula in Maha Nirvana Tantram, it stated that Jiva, Prakriti Tattva, Dik, Kala, Akasha, Vayu. These are all 5 elements. Apa and Kshiti are called Kula. The Acharya that teaches us have Nirvikalpa Buddhi, a state of non-dual oneness. It is no duality. In Kula is Kulachara or Kaulachara. Brahmajnana, both. See, it gives both Bogha and Moksha, they are saying. In this 3 kinds of devotees again, Pashu, highest bondage. Pashu Tattvam antam kada. So that is something related to the animal sort of bondage. That is Pashu. Veera, heroic, the valor sort of character. Divya, divine. So this is strictly prohibited for Pashus. So I don't know why they mentioned this, but anyhow they can't do it also. Pashu sadhana of pancha makaras is strictly prohibited to pashus, one who are still engrossed in good, bad, purity, impurity, like dualities. So see, they had given, when you have a character which is showing the duality, like you, me, we all are having those duality characters nowadays. That means we have to be considered ourselves as Pashu. As per that, it is mentioned 99% of people are considered to be having this. And as per this Tantra, it is strictly prohibited if that Pashu quality is there, Pashutvam quality is there, not to do this. But most, it is ultimate importance, ultimate goal of that Tantra is to attain that, to you should have that non-duality character, and because of that it is being mentioned as like kulachara. But what, as per this, I see, because it is giving more priority to the muladhara chakra and the Shushumna Marga or Sahasrara Padma. Because of that also we are calling them as Kaulachara. But Vamachara, we said they will give some sort of the rituals will be different, alcohol and all some sort of things also Bahya they'll do. So we don't know. సో ఇక రాబోయే అకుల నామం నుండి విసతంతు తనీయసి ఫ్రమ్ 96th నామ, 14 namas, whatever it comes from the 96th nama. That means it will be 110 nama. 96th nama to 110 namas. Now they had given Kaulacharas, the practices of the Kaulacharas. From Kulangana, Kulantastha, Kaulini, Kula Yogini, Kulamrutaikarasika. So we had seen some of the dravyas, archana dravyas, what they will be using also, like milk, some people sugar cane, some people like ghee, like that, right? So all these was discussed. From 96 to 110, Samayacharas, what Samayacharas practices will be there, it will be described. So they will be focusing internal bliss, like how the physical importance is being given in the Kaulacharas, but in Samayacharas it will be Antaryaga Paddhati, means they will try to be always inner inwards. So ముందు 3 నామాల్లో క్లుప్తంగా సమయాచార జ్ఞాన రూపానికి, హౌ ద సమయాచార, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ద నాలెడ్జ్ ఫామ్ విల్ బి అటుపై 11 నామాల్లో, టోటల్ 14, రైట్? ద ఫస్ట్ 3 ద నాలెడ్జ్ ఫామ్, ద నెక్స్ట్ 11 నామాస్ కుండలిని విశిష్ట రూపానికి. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద form in Kundalini it is being described, it will be given in from 11 namas. That means from 100 nama to 110 nama, 96th to 99 knowledge form of Samayacharas, and from there Kundalini Shakti form. So 96 we will see Akula Samayantastha. Akula is 3-letter nama. ఈ నామంతో అమ్మవారికి నమస్కరించేటప్పుడు అకులా ఈ నమః అని చెప్పాలి. అకులా స్వరూపులు లేదా కులము లేనిది. కుల మీన్స్ వాట్? మూలాధార or the caste or anything. You say you have to consider all. Akula means opposite. Anything that it is added a means akula, means the opposite to the kula. So akula స్వరూపురాలు లేదా కులము లేనిది. She is in the form of akula or she doesn't have that kula. So that is the meaning of this. Let's chant this. Om Akulaye Namaha, Om Akulaye Namaha, Om Akulaye Namaha, Om Akulaye Namaha, Om Akulaye Namaha. Kula we had already seen Mooladhara Chakra. మూలాధార చక్రం వద్ద అనగా సుషుమ్నా నాడికి దిగువ కొస వద్ద ఉండే శక్తిని కుల దేవత అని, సహస్రార వద్ద అనగా సుషుమ్నా నాడి ఎగువ కొస వద్ద శివునిలో అంతర్లీనమై ఉండే శక్తిని అకులాదేవతని అంటారు. వీ హెడ్ సీన్ ఇన్ ద ఎర్లియర్ నామాస్ ఆల్సో. కులాదేవత మీన్స్ ద స్టార్టింగ్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ది మూలాధార చక్రం వద్ద సుషుమ్నా. సి మూలాధార చక్ర ఇస్ దర్, సుషుమ్నా పాత్ ఇస్ దర్, సహస్రార ఇస్ దర్. సో ద లోయర్ portion of this Shushumna Marga, in that whoever the goddess is there called as Kula Devata. The goddess who is there on the top portion of that Shushumna Marga before reaching to Sahasrara, that goddess name is called as Akula Devata. So that is given here in the first nama. So the second one, Kula Shabdhardhamu levi vartinchani anaga కులాతీతంగా పనిచేసే శక్తి దేవత అంటే వైవిధ్యంగా విశ్లేషణాత్మకంగా ఉండే సృష్టిలో సమిష్టి రూపంగా విశ్వశక్తిగా పనిచేయు ప్రాణదేవత. సో వన్ నామ బికాస్ అకులా దేవత స్వరూపిణి, అకులా స్వరూపురాలు. వాట్ ఈస్ అకులా? The goddess who is there on the top portion of the Shushumna Marga. Now, Akula, another meaning also we said, which is no Kula, right? In the other context. Kula Shabdhardamul evi vartinchani. Whatever related to the Kula Shabda, it is not, she is not related to any of this Kula Shabda. Anaga means what? Kulatitanga. Beyond this Kula panichese. Beyond this Kula, whoever the goddess energy that it is working towards the benefit of this human kind, what it will do? Vaividyanga means differentiating factor is there throughout this life in the universe, right? So that vaividyata, differentiation, speciality that it is there for each and every. See, that's what they say. Bhagavantudu prati daniki oka vibhuti. To every living being, there is no living being without any use, without use, being useless. Every living being, even if a person decides he is a mad, he will have a vibhuti which we don't know. People doesn't realize that. So such sort of special character is being given by each and every person is because of the goddess. So that is what she is saying, kulatitanga panicheshe shakti. So there is no that is something beyond that segment. Each and every person, that is the speciality is being vishleshanatmakanga. Means it is there in this complete universe in a single samistika together form, and that energy is being working as a prana devata for this entire universe. See, Yugadi also we say in my guru's book, Yuga Adi. Ugadi means we are saying that Yugadi. Like how in our body each and every cell is working. If that cell works, then only your body entirely it will work properly, right? If that particular cell it is not working, it is having abnormal growth or less growth, you call it as any of the disease. Likewise, this entire universe also are working towards a single goal for this creation which is given by the goddess. When together we are working, that is called Prana Devata, and that Devata is none other than Kulatitanga. Everyone is working towards the final goal, right? You are also there, I am also there, an animal is there, a water, a fish is there. So everything is working towards this entire universal benefit. So because of that also she is called as Akula, Kulatitanga panichese Shakti Devata. Anni kulamulanu ఒకే దృష్టితో చూచున్నది. She is the person who sees every caste, every religion, every segment, and it with a uniform way. There is no differentiation from one form to one segment to another segment. Ato prarambhamagu akshara kula devata. So in aksharas, as per the letters they are giving now, whatever the aksharas that starts with A, that particular segment of the letter, she is the goddess that it is, main goddess. Aksharanam అకారోస్మి అను దానిని బట్టి ఆ చేత సంకేతుడగు పరమేశ్వరుని కులమునకు చెందినది. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ద Parameshwar is that letter is there, right? That sound that is coming from the any of the letter, that is related to the Shiva. Because she is related to Shiva, who is the indicative form of all the related aksharas that it is starting. Because of that also Akula name is being given to goddess. Like this, there are 5 descriptions given. We'll try to cover 97th also, and then we will wrap. Now, Samayantastha. So, Akula, Samayantastha. Samayantastha, this is a 5-letter word. 5 plus 3-letter word of Akula, it becomes 8. Akula Samayantastha. So let's chant this. Om Samayantasthaye Namaha. 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 We had seen earlier Nama also, Kulantastha. In Kaulacharas, whatever that internal Shakti that it is that we call it as Kulantastha, Antastha, staying. She is staying. Okay. Here the same way. Samayantastha. కౌలాచారాన్ని పాటించే వాళ్ళలాగానే సమయాచారాన్ని పాటించేవారు ఉంటారు. ఈ సమయాచారులు ఆరాధించే కుండలిని యోగ దేవతను సమయ అంటారు. సో whoever the segment of the people who are praying to Kundalini Yoga Devata, so we are calling the goddess name as Akula. Whoever is praying to Akula Devata, so those people are called as Samayacharas. గుండ్రంగా తిరిగే చక్రానికి ఇరుసు అక్షరంలాగా పంచభూతాత్మకమైన దేహానికి కేంద్రంలాగా వసించే దానిని అంతస్థ అంటారు. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ద బేస్ కాంపోనెంట్ ఈస్ దేర్, సపోర్టింగ్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఈస్ దేర్, రైట్? So if there is a the supporting one of the, for a wheel, it has to run properly, means the middle portion, the supporting one has to be very proper, right? So likewise for this panchabhutatmaka deha, whatever that it is, the central one which is making and moving this body, that is also called as, like they are giving two different examples, that it is called as antastha. Why are it is being called as antastha? That is one factor. ఈ కేంద్రం హృదయ మధ్యంలో ఉండే దహరాక్రాసం, we already seen this. అంతస్థ, it is related to the heart portion. హృదయ మధ్యంలో ఉండే దహరాకాశంలో ఉంటుంది. Inside this హృదయ దహరాకాశ is there. In that, this supporting one will be there, which is pranashakti, which is making this entire body to move. శ్రీచక్ర పూజాదులన్నీ ఈ కేంద్రస్థిత దేవతకే చెయ్యాలని, ఆ దేవత పేరే సమయ అని, ఆ సమయా దేవతను ఆరాధించే వాళ్ళనే సమయాచారులని శుక, సనక, సనందన, సనత్కుమార, వశిష్ఠ తంత్రాలు బోధిస్తాయి. సో తంత్రశాస్త్రం ప్రకారం వీ హ్యాడ్ సీన్ దట్ దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ లైక్ కౌలాచార, సమయాచార, దక్షిణాచార, వామాచార, రైట్? సో దిస్ గాడెస్ who Akula also we said, Samaya also it is there another nama. She is staying in this Hrudaya Madhyasthana, inside this Daharakara. Because of that, she is called as Antastha. So whoever are praying to this god are called ee devata peru, the god's name is Samaya Devata, and whoever are praying to this god or doing archana to this god, those people are called as Samayacharas. Shuka, Sanaka, there are certain tantra names that was given. Tantras are all, we with the earlier description when we had seen Vama Tantra, it means basis the Vama, the Rishi named. So likewise it is given Sukha, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatkumara, Vasishtha Tantralu Bodhisai. There are tantras on named on these all rishis. Sukha, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatkumara, Vasishtha. ఈ ఆరాధన అంతర్యాగ పరంగా ఉంటుంది. సో ద వే హౌ దే ప్రే ఈస్ it is focused towards the internal dimension of yours. It is not an external. సో సమయాచార పద్ధతిలో అంతఃసూత్రంగా ఆరాధింపబడే అమ్మవారు. బై ది సమయాచార కేటగిరీ, the goddess who is being prayed internally, inwardly, so that goddess is called as, because of that she is called as Samayantastha. మనలో ఉండి అవసరమైన సమయాల్లో మన చేత కావలసిన పనులు చేయించేది. సో in us also she is there, and whatever that suddenly something it will strike to you, so it is because of that energy, that chaitanya, in that form she is being there. Manalo undi, she is there inside us and she is making us to all do these efforts. Yesterday suddenly Prema has sent an example. Why does Pramila auntie want to feel like to give that bilva to Prema, right? It's because that chaitanya has motivated auntie to give something to Prema. So it has to come to Prema, it has to be through some form. So whatever it is being felt by us, she is staying inside us and making us to do that particular task. Because of that also she is called as Samayantasthaye Namaha. సో శివునితో 5 విషయాల పరంగా అమ్మవారు సమంగా వ్యవహరించబడుతుంది కాబట్టి అమ్మవారిని సమయ అన్నారు. అనదర్ డైమెన్షన్ దట్ వాస్ గివెన్, షీ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్లీ కంపీటెంట్ టు శివ. సో ఇన్ 5 different dimensions they had given. why that 5 different dimensions, why is she equally competed to శివ? అధిష్టాన సామ్యము. శ్రీచక్రంలో ఇద్దరు ఉండి పూజలు అందుకు. అల్టిమేట్లీ ఈవెన్ దో షీ ఈస్ గెటింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ది మూలాధార చక్ర in which is their latent form, getting into an activated form and reaching to sahasrara chakra, she is reaching Shiva and she is staying along with Shiva in the lotus on Paramasiva Paryankasthaye Namaha, we said, right? Because of that, both of them are staying in the Shri Chakra top, and that is the reason she is Adhisthana Samyamu, means the equality in that Adhisthana, being that leadership board equally in the Sahasrara. Because of that, also Adhisthana Samyamu. Samyamu means equality, the equality in that leadership. Okay, but that is one dimension. అనుష్ఠాన సామ్యము సృష్టి స్థితిలయ తిరోధాన అనుగ్రహాలచే పంచకృత్యాల్లో we had seen these three: creation, operation, and then destruction. All these characters are also by anugraha, as well as agraha also it happens from the Shiva, right? So in this five panchakrutyas, the doing these deeds, both are equally competent. No one is less, not Amma is less, not neither Shiva is less nor Amma is less. Like that it is, both are equally competent. So these five characters are there. Because of that also we are calling her as Samayantasthaye Namaha. Then the third one, అవస్థా సామ్యం, నర్తకాది విషయంలో సామ్యం. నర్తకాది dancing character might be they do Ananda Tandavam, right? Both of them are equally competent. So nama samyam, Shiva Shiva. Shiva means Shiva, Shiva means Amavaru. If you see the last nama, Rama Rama, Rama means Sita Mata, Rama means Rama. So if you see the last nama, that it will come there. Bhairava, Bhairavi, మొదలైన పేర్లలో సామ్యం. ఈక్వాలిటీ ఇన్ ద నామ ఆల్సో, ఇన్ ద నేమ్స్ ఆల్సో. ఫిఫ్త్, రూప సామ్యం, ఈక్వాలిటీ ఇన్ ది ఫిజికల్ ఫామ్. ఇద్దరూ రూపవంతులు, బోత్ ఆర్ లైక్ వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్. అరుణవర్ణం, రెడిష్ ఇన్ కలర్, ఎస్. తలపై నెలవంక, బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్, ఎస్ సత్య.
So that's why in Kanchipuram, many people actually near this Ekapuranatha temple, they will say Shiva Shiva, Shiva Shiva. Whenever they see anyone,
Shiva,
they will say Shiva Shiva,
Shiva,
Shiva Shiva.
Samba,
Or otherwise,
Samba. Some people say Samba. Saple Samba. Some people Shiva Shiva. Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama. Most of the people Rama Rama.
My friend's daughter is there, okay? She's very, very, what do you say, Vayadi. She can talk a lot, okay? So even when she was very
doing, take care of the KPIs.